What's up guys, Rhen here with another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. Today we're looking at the collaboration unit Milim Nava in PvP, high level geared elite PvP. We're going to take her into the toughest of situations and see if she crumbles under the pressure or if she can pull out some clutch plays. So with that, let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome to Playing Weird Units in PvP, whatever episode we're on. Today we are going to be looking at one of the new collaboration units from the Tensuru Collaboration. And we're going to be looking at, not sure if I'm saying this right, but Milim Nava. Sounds like it could be right. Let's look at her kit. So her skill 1. So first of all, she is a crit-based unit. So let me show you her crit chance. Is starting out around 83% crit chance, which is pretty high. Her skill 1 is going to be spike damage, which is double crit increase. Really no utility on skill 1, just pure damage. Skill 2 is going to be an ult blocker. So at rank 1, it's going to disable ults for 1 turn. Rank 2, still going to disable ults for 1 turn, and then rank 3 will disable ults for 2 turns. And then the ultimate is, it's an AoE. It's not super strong in terms of the multiplier. It's not bad, but it has detonate per orb on the enemy team. So I think the idea here is that you let the enemy charge up their ult, you deny them from them being able to use their ult, and then you use her AoE detonate skill to do like a ton of damage on the enemy that will hopefully crit due to her high crit chance. So let me walk you through the way we're going to try to gear her today. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of crit damage. I'm sorry, we're going to put a little bit of crit chance on her. So we're going to use 4 pieces attack, 2 pieces defense. Our bracer is going to have all attack substats. Our ring happens to be a ring I had lying around, and it actually happens to have pretty good random stats that happen to just awaken this way, no joke, because who would actually roll for crit chance on attack gear? Not me usually, but in this case, I think it's actually going to work out fine. So luckily I kept this gear around since these were good rolls and I didn't try to re-roll them. It's going to work out pretty well for her, so it's kind of a lucky coincidence. So let's see what that puts her at in terms of crit chance. So she's going to be at 95% crit chance. I think that should be pretty good. Her crit damage is going to be very low to start, and that's where her passive comes into play. Her passive is basically that each skill she uses is going to increase damage by 8% with a limit of 10 times for a total of 80%. I'm a little worried that she's going to take a long time to ramp up. So I think she's going to be okay in the mono red meta. I think the biggest challenge for her is if people are running Guild Thunder in this sub, they're going to have that extra 30% crit resistance. With people running Twigo, Twigo is very intimidating, but he does not give crit resistance. So we're going to give it a go. We're going to see if we can fit her into some different teams, and we'll just kind of see what happens. So I'm basically going to start out by trying a modified Gother King, I can't even remember her name, Milim, call her Milim I guess, Milim. I do have her level 76 star, I guess I could limit break her to 75. I'm going to play a few matches with her first just to see if she's even worth pursuing any further. Running Merlin in the sub for that ult boost. In terms of food, I'm not going to use coin food because this is kind of an experimental team. We're going to start out with ult food, and we're going to see if she's able to consistently crit. If she can't crit, I might come back and switch it out to something like maybe a crit food or maybe something else. We're going to start out with, no, not coin food, sorry, it's just a habit. Let's start out with ult food and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so we're going to take her into the Challenger Elite PvP rank. I'm not top 100 at this moment. but I'm kind of in between the entry-level challenger and top, probably about halfway to top 100 at this point. So let's find out what's going to happen. Let's queue it up. I'm not sure if Go There and King are the right team comp to go with her. I was actually thinking about maybe swapping out King for Escanor, because she's a pretty offensive character, and I feel like running her with Go There and King kind of muddle the team's focus. Go There and King both being pretty defensive characters that are kind of stallish, and I feel like she's going to be a little bit better and more of a burst type of a team. Alright, so we've got 170 something CC team. He's got Escanor. Well, let's see who he's going to try to. He's going to try to crush either King. No, he's going to go for Milim. Okay, so maybe he has played Milim before, and he. So I think we're going to. We can't ult block Escanor with her debuff because he's going to be immune. So maybe we'll start out with a just a Go There attack seal. Try to get him to burn his cleanse from King, or stall out for a turn. Go ahead and get the Go There ult and just buy us a little bit of breathing room here. I'm also going to upgrade my King heal card because it looks like we're probably going to need that pretty soon. Unless he has 2 petrifies, I don't think he's going to... Okay, maybe he has 2 petrifies. Alright, so if he's 2 petrifies, I think maybe we actually attack. Doesn't have 2 petrifies. Alright, so we're going to ult reduce with Go There. I think we're going to heal up with King. And let's have her attack their King, maybe? Let's give it a shot. Let's see what she does. Alright. So we'll heal her up. Oh, only about half health. She has a very low recovery stat. 41k. Not that impressed. That was a crit for 41k. Like I said, I think the issue is going to be that her crit damage is very low. So I'm just afraid she's going to take too long to ramp up. Well, let's just give it a try. We'll see what happens. I think I'm going to keep tunneling King maybe at this point. He's rushing ult, so why don't we actually use her card twice on King, and then maybe we'll just petrify King so he doesn't go for a heal. Also have attack seal in hand. Okay, so that was a little better. That was almost a 30k skill 1 crit. So we are going to have double ult here. He can maybe kill her with Escanor if he has. He's got a gold in his hand. He's combining. It's not Escanor cards though. He's just got a rank. He didn't combine any Escanor cards there. Oh, here it comes. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Alright, so this is cool. We have Go There with 5 ult gauge, King with 4, Escanor 2. Let's see what kind of damage her ult does here. So we'll do these 2, and then I think we will go ahead and ult seal Go There if he survives. That'll be good because King's going to be dead. He won't be able to dispel. So let's see what she does. 180. So that's kind of average damage for an ult. I don't know. I mean, she basically did about the same as a King ult, which isn't super impressive. Well, let's keep going. Let's give it a shot. Looks like he's gonna bring out Merlin and one-shot her, Milim. So I'll probably just combine here and go for the Petrify. We'll cube up and Petrify, and then I will. I guess I probably need an answer for that Merlin ult, don't I? Need to draw an ult reduce card. Nope, no ult reduce. So it looks like I'll have to Petrify again until I can either ult reduce or kill her. So we will rank up the This is going to give us Gother ult. Don't have any Merlin cards. Would like to build Merlin ult, but don't have any. So I guess I will just move a card. Seems so wasteful, but I don't want to waste my attack seal while she's petrified. So this should be the end. So did she do good work that match? I would say she did okay. She killed most of King, but you know, if we were running somebody like Escanor, he definitely would have done the same thing, probably a little bit better. Now this may be kind of a counterexample because the reason I think she may be good right now is, you know, with all this mono red nonsense, that people are running, I think she's going to be really good against those mono red teams. So I think this was one of the maybe not as good matchups for her. So let's try a couple more. But if they're unbuffed, should be one shot. Let's queue up another. So I was saying earlier that, well, we play a couple more matches and see. I think I may actually like her with this team. All right, let's see who we've got. Oh, they look like they're kitted up. 157. Ooh, just got a few more. No king, so definitely gonna go for the attack seal and go their ult. That should be an easy go their ult. So I was originally thinking she was kind of a bursty character, and I might want to pair her up with something a little more aggressive. But after using her for a few matches, I think she actually works better in stall teams because her damage isn't really that good until you've played, you know, some cards with her. She starts out at, what do we say, like 150, 160 crit damage, and it really isn't until you've played 3 or 4 or 5 cards that she kind of starts to shine. So again, you know, she's, I mean, I want to use her cards, which I will. I'm going to go ahead and try to wreck Helbram's face. But I can't really, I could use her ult block, but I feel like I don't really need to right now because Gother's ult reducing. So maybe that's okay because I'm saving them for later. Let's see what she does to Helbram. 28, how about a rank 2? 60. It's not bad. And it gets better as we go along. Yeah, she definitely needs to be in the stall team. I should put her with a tank and a healer. Now there's an idea. Wonder if we put her with like a green Liz and a red Kill Thunder. Guess I could put her with Remover. That'd be kind of fun. All right, somebody's got their ult, so we're ready now. So we're going to, let's just ult block it. Let's rank her up. And now that we know her ult block is AoE, we are going to use that against everybody. We'll probably finish off Helbram too. Let's attack seal Merlin, and that should give us 70k. I mean, that should also give us Milim ult. So 70k over 3 is like 20, an average of 23 a piece. But again, 2 of those are color advantage, and 1 is color disadvantage. So really not a bunch of good damage on her debuff skill. This guy can't use his ult. But I can. So I'm gonna ult. How long does that debuff last? Is it 2 turns? Yeah, it's 2 turns, so I don't have to use it again yet. So I'll just ult, and then I'll maybe go for a king ult. Maybe I'll just petrify their king, so he doesn't dispel that off of Gother. That's decent. That's decent ult damage. 200k. I mean, it's not great, but it's decent. And it gets better the longer the fight goes on. Her crit doesn't get better, but okay, so there's the forfeit. Alright. Alright, looks like a real opponent. Let's see what their CC is. Escanor can go there. 161, so we're just gonna go first. And I'm thinking we maybe start out with an attack seal. It looks like they're using ult food. So I hope we're not screwing somebody up like on their placement matches or something like that. If we are, I'm sorry. You gotta troll when you gotta troll, so I'm gonna troll with this team and maybe you'll be able to beat me because you're using an actual pretty good team. So this team that they're using is pretty common. If you watch my track in the meta video, it's one of the top 3 most common teams being played right now. You know, in last week's video we saw that people were moving away from using King in that comp, and we're seeing more people using Merlin in that comp. I think they're both pretty good though, to be honest. Let's rank her up. And should we petrify someone? I feel like we should petrify someone. Who should we petrify? People always petrify King. Maybe that's the cool thing to do. Let's try that. So far, her being blue has not really paid off. You know, in a lot of these matches, I've been actually going after Kings, which she has... She doesn't have color disadvantage, but there's no color advantage. Gother is almost never a good target because of his high crit resistance, and Escanors are right out. Escanor is her problem. Okay, here it comes. Is she gonna get owned? Oh, he's going for King! Oh, is he gonna one shot? Is he gonna do it? Nope, doesn't have the attack card. Let's see. I think we go for... We don't need to AoE yet. Do we cleanse? I think we'll go ahead and cleanse. Let's use some attack cards. Let's go attack on King and another attack on King. See if we can take out the King. $22. Rank 2 should be around 50. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. 90. So I must have been seeing some non-crits. I wonder if her crit is too low. I may go back and put some more crit rolls on her ring. Oh my gosh, that's dirty. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll give the frowny face to that. Gosh, that Escanor. Alright, so now I actually have to kind of pay attention a little bit. Ult reduce is not going to work because shoot. Okay, let's do this. Let's attack Seal and go for the Milim ult. I don't think ult Seal is ever going to work on Escanor because as soon as he gets ult, he dispels himself. So I guess that's one of her drawbacks, is can't really use her against Escanor. However, I have AoE, ult denial, in my hand, and I am sure as hell going to use that against their Merlin. And I think I'll ult also. Yeah, it's ult. AoE ult denial, and then dissolve on Escanor. That's kind of a troll team. It's very much a troll team. 222 ult. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty similar to what we saw last time. Yeah, that's good. I apologize to whoever that was. Yeah, it happens. I mean, sometimes you just get matched up against people who are going to troll. All right, King Brum. So guys, so far we are 100% win rate, but now we are up against my usual team, the King Broom. So what will we do against King Broom? Well, we have what I would describe as a pretty bad draw. I would normally go for Golder ult and like rank up a Hellbrim or something. So let's see if we can bait out the cleanse. He's gonna go for Hellbrim ult, maybe, or Golder ult. Golder ult would be more common, but he's got a natural combine on Hellbrim. So if he wants to sit this Petrify, he could easily get Hellbrim ult for next turn. We, on the other hand, have a rank 3 cleanse. We've got a rank 1 rank up, and we have in hand Golder ult plus attack seal. Kind of makes me wish we would have kept that Petrify. He cleansed though. Okay, so I think we... Oh, he doesn't have any ults. Oh, that's easy. Then we just attack seal. And maybe do like a little attack against... I don't know. I feel like Hellbrim is a good target. Do we attack or do we wait? I think maybe we go ahead and attack. This attack, that's not bad. 30 on a rank 1. First skill used against red, 30k. It's only going to get better. It ramps up pretty slowly though, to be honest. 8% a turn. So we're starting at like 150. So we go from 150 to 158. It's only like a 5% damage increase with each card that you play. Alright, so now we might be in a little bit of trouble here. I think I'm just going to have to cleanse and then go there, ult reduce. I'll go ahead and get ult on Milim. So he got my cleanse. If he has double petrify, he's going to block my ult. If he doesn't have double petrify, then I think he's going to be eating at least one ult next turn. Oh no, because he's got his attack seal is done on Hellbrim, so he'll be able to dissolve. He'll probably petrify one and dissolve one. That's my guess. Let's see. Nope. He ranked up. We're just going to petrify. So we're going to get an ult off here. And so now he's got for sure, I think he has a gold heal card, which I don't think I can do anything about. So we'll go ahead and ult. I want to AoE ult block, but can I get it in time? Yeah. I want to AoE ult block, but I'm pretty sure that gold card he has is a cleanse. So we're going to see if we can bait out the cleanse with an attack seal. Oh, that actually did pretty decent damage. Wow, this may actually kill them. Ho 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 ho. I wasn't... Shoot, I looked away. I didn't see what the damage was, but that was pretty good. Almost wiped their whole team. Alright, there's the rank 3 heal. And he's going to petrify... Go there. Why you gotta be that way, man? He's probably thinking that I can't ult dissolve him because I'm using a troll unit that nobody knows what it does. But guess what? My troll unit has ult block. Boom. And I'm gonna get her ult too. .48, same color. It's not bad. 24, same color. Now if he has a cleanse, I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Ooh, he has a cleanse. Alright, so we might be in a little bit of trouble. But that was the only thing I could do. Dissolve, dissolve. No, he's only got 2 turns, so that's it? He didn't ult? What? You don't respect my... Why would he cleanse and then not ult? This is a mystery to me. Okay. I'll just petrify him. That one felt weaker that time. Was it 150? So it's probably like, what, 85 and a 65. 85 same color, 65 green. She dissolves. That's pretty fair. Guess who's gonna get ult blocked? This is a pretty troll team. And I'm gonna rank this shit up. Boom. Not gonna petrify you. Not gonna dissolve you. But I will block that ult. See, the reason I like that is he doesn't get to draw any more cards. And maybe that's not worth that much, but any little advantage like that I think is potentially a benefit. Alright, I think we've milked this about as much as we can. This will probably kill him. Alright, so Milim, 100% win rate over, what have we done, 7, 8 games now in Challenger. Let's keep going. Alright, this is for sure a real player as well. Mono red. Alright, a little bit of a lower CC, so I'm going to have a little bit of an advantage here. Lots of Milim cards. Do I rank them up? I feel like ranking them up this early is wasteful because she hasn't built up that crit damage yet. So I'm going to start kind of the same way. I think I'm going to stall out with my king by petrifying Arthur, just so he doesn't get any rank 3 buff shenanigans. Start preparing my Gother ult. And then Milim will be ready with her ult denial. She'll be laying in wait. Alright, he's gonna rank up his Hausa. Do some damage, Hausa! Alright, we gotta win this. Match number 10. This will be a perfect record if we win this one. Okay, not a super good hand right now, let's be honest. I think we heal because Arthur's gonna heal block us anyway. And then we use these cards that I'm about to combine. I won't go their ult. Okay. We heal and then we do one single attack. Now, if he has the Arthur buff, I think we're going to be in trouble. He would have to have 2 bronzes and a rank up, or 2 bronze rank ups and a single card. He combined, he ranked up, he's playing again. Oh my gosh. No, not the rank 3. So he buffs Hauser, and Hauser pierces. Not enough. Boom. Alright, Milim. Have at it. Oh, that's going to be finishing off Arthur. Easy, 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 easy. 30k, meh. 22 with that defense buff. Lord Twigo is on the scene. We have her ult, but I don't know if we should use it yet. I wonder if we should actually wait until they get more ult bubbles. Is that kind of a troll thing to do? I don't want it to seem like I'm toying with this guy and dragging the match out, but I feel like that's actually the right play. So we're gonna do it. I feel like I would like to attack Seal, but I would also like to heal. He's got a gold card in his hand. Yeah, I think we have to heal just because of that gold card. Don't know what it is. Let's see. Alright, he should be building somebody else's ult up now. I've got 2 ults and a lot of Milim cards that I now cannot play. Alright, we're just going to double ult. We'll just end it here. I'll do her ult first so we can see. Alright, so what is this going to do? We've played a couple of her cards. We can actually see how many stacks she has. Duh. She's got 4 stacks. So her crit damage is 180, 190, which actually isn't even really that good. It's just like kind of Jericho's starting crit damage. I mean, yeah, before you even put gear on Jericho, she's like at 197, I think. So, I don't know. She's good because she's blue, but I don't know that she's super, super good. All right, there it is, boys. 10 wins out of 10 matches played. 100% win rate in Challenger tier PvP. So where did we end up at? Let's see. Alright, so we ended up with at a ranking of 4365. I think we started at 4200, so we gained about 165 points using this team. Alright guys, so where does that put us in terms of overall performance? Like you saw, the first 11 matches I was using old food just to test out the team. It turns out that it's pretty easy to win with old food in this team. That could also just be a consequence of using alt food is really good in general. I call it the sissy food because you use it if you're a little girl. Anyway, so I started using coin food just to kind of go into the normal farming routine, and my win rate did drop. I ended up only winning about 2 out of every 3 matches when using coin food. You can see a summary here on the left of all the matches that I played. So I also tried to identify, was I playing against a bot or was I playing against an actual player? So overall, looking at this little summary table here on the right, overall I played 20 matches, had about an 85% win rate, and it was actually about the same percentage against bots and against real players. So I'm not sure what that means. I would think that a person would be a lot better than bot. Well, to be fair, I have seen quite a few bots with a really high CC this week. So, I mean, it could just be a consequence of the fact that a bot with 175 CC is going to be pretty good, even if it doesn't have as good a strategy as a real player. Alright guys, so after using her for 10 to 15 matches, I think I can go ahead and make a judgment on this unit. And my judgment is, I think she's actually really not that bad. She has decent burst potential with her crits. Now, there are going to be some drawbacks. Any unit that has high crit resistance, she's not going to do well against. If they're running Gale Thunder in the back, she's not going to do well against that either, obviously with the additional crit resistance. So overall, she's pretty good. I think the one main weakness that people may not want to really use her right now is the Escanor meta. If you've been watching my Tracking the Meta video series, you know that a lot of people are using Escanor teams right now, and I've tracked what the evolution is of that team over time. Now, when people have moved away from using Blue King with Escanor, that actually favors her because without that cleanse, she's able to deny ult on a couple of the opponents, but she can't stop Escanor's ult. I think that's kind of the one weakness right now, is that when Escanor gets that ult and cleanses and becomes buff immune, that's really her weakness. She's color disadvantaged to Escanor, and so if you run into an Escanor every match, she's going to be a juicy target for him. In addition, she's not going to be able to stop his ult. Now, if you're playing her with somebody like Merlin, or even somebody like Helbram, then I think they would work together really nicely. But at that point, if you're needing 2 characters to accomplish the one goal of ult denial, is it really that efficient, and is she really bringing that much to the table? Now, for teams that didn't have Escanor, I think she's great. She's a lot of fun to play. What I really liked the most about her was that her damage skill and her ult denial skill are separate abilities. One of the things that's tough, that makes some decisions very difficult in PvP when you're using somebody like a Merlin or a Helbram, is that their damage dealing skill and their ult denial skill use the same cards. So if I need to deal damage in a turn and then deny ult to somebody else, I have to pick between those two things. With Milim, you have those as separate abilities, and so you can do both at the same time. So that's basically my review. I think if Escanor becomes less prevalent in the meta, she'll become even better. I think she's decent right now. Like you saw, we can climb using coin food, climb through the challenger ranks. For sure you can climb with old food with 100% win rate, but even if you're using coin food, I had what, like an 85% win rate using coin food. So I think she's definitely viable. I think you have to kind of craft your strategy a little bit around here, but if you're willing to do that, she's a lot of fun. So I think I'm actually going to play with her a little bit more, and maybe I'll come up with some more cool ideas. So hopefully this video was fun for you guys. If you have any ideas or requests for future videos, just give me a shout in the comments. Otherwise, feel free to like and subscribe, and stick around for more cool stuff.